Welcome to Meta News. I'm your host, El Blanco, reporting for Meta News from the Blanco business segment, providing Horizon World members with unique information for incorporating your business. Thank you for joining us again, and we're going to continue from the business plan template that we're following week by week. And we're at the location on that template where it says method of marketing your product and or service. So today we're going to talk about different things that your business plan has to communicate. Investors or bankers or people that's interested in what you're doing, they're wanting to see how are you going to be effective in marketing, because marketing is one of the biggest parts of a business, because you have to get to your clients, you have to get to your customer base. So you're going to explain the marketing channels and the advertisement strategies that you plan to use. So in general, we know that there's the website, which is the most common. We know that there's social media marketing. You have people in here like Super. Uh, you have Nemo Dollars. You have people like the um, Last Girl on Earth. You see that they're doing they have marketing services, and they can really present you using social media marketing specifically for Horizon, since we're in Horizon. But I'm pretty sure they know about social media marketing if you want to do things like search engine optimization and things like that, or going across multiple platforms. Just like Meta News, you can find Meta News on Instagram. You can find Meta News on the YouTube channel. So you have these different formats, but within the social media. And then we know we have platforms coming aboard as well, like Alt Spaces has people coming over, and we're going over to places like VR Chat. So many different ways you can market directly inside the web. But anyway, the website, social media marketing, email marketing, which is highly effective still, because you're going directly to the email of whatever company or whatever brand that you're trying to contact, especially if you're trying to do business with them and notify them of your services or a need to collaborate or cross promote. Then another big thing now is mobile marketing, because the world is coming aboard the web. The world is operating from phones. You have so many apps now, phone apps that's tying you into applications that's online, so you can continue to do business on the go. Then there's paid digital advertisement like Google Ads. And then you have content marketing, such as podcasts. And podcasts are very big here on Horizon. You have some good podcasts. You have the Turn Up, you have Talk That Ish, you have Keep It 100. You have others. I wish I could think of more, but we have them here. We have the podcast here. And then you have print marketing, which is materials, typically billboards, brochures, flyers, things of such. So you have people making flyers here, and they're posting them on Instagram, and you can find those different flyers as well on the other platforms like YouTube channels and so forth. And then you have public relations, for when you have your company. So some people have companies outside of here, and some people are bringing their companies inside here, giving their company a presence here in Horizon Worlds. And then there's trade shows, and those trade shows consist of different companies or different people with different vendors that are coming in that will support your efforts by promoting their efforts. And then you have the different types of events, and those events could be networking events, which we have here as well. Word of mouth, which is one thing that I do a lot of. I do direct marketing by attending events, and word of mouth, person to person, individual to individual. Then there's referrals, which happens at these networking events. That's how a lot of people get a chance to find out who's doing what and who can assist who and who can participate on projects. And then one of the older methods is radio, which is a dying breed in my opinion, and television. So a lot of things on television now is still making its way to the metaverse or to the multiverse or to the internet in general, because um, you have platforms like HBO covering VR now. So those are marketing channels that you can take, and that depends on how deep your budget is, and that's one reason why um, we're doing this business segment, because we're going to get you familiar with all these things, and we're going to be helping you get incorporated and get to the point to where you can get the big budgets to do these type things, because the better your marketing is, the more market share you can cover and you can capture, and your company can be very strong. So next, you have to consider your logo and your branding. So here I have a logo. This is one of two logos. This is a starter logo that I had until I have my official one made for Horizon, and that one is coming up soon. But logo and branding is most important, because when they see your logo, then they see your brand, and your brand is gonna communicate everything that you do. So as time go along, when people see your logo, it's like seeing a symbol, and it's like knowing that you're here, or you're tied, or you're networking, or you're associate, or you are an affiliate, or wherever they see your logo at. And it's going to be, your logo is just really going to be about your company's style, the look, and the message that makes it unique. So your logo is important because it's important for your branding. Then you have a marketing budget. Like I spoke of that earlier. It just basically, how much do you plan on spending on your marketing initiatives? What are your initiatives? Well, it's going to be whatever methods that you choose to market. And you got to have a solid marketing budget to implement what you intend to do with your marketing strategy. So you just won't have a marketing strategy saying all the things you could do. Your marketing strategy is going to be what you are going to do, and your marketing budget has to support it. And so you have to develop a preliminary marketing budget on what you think that you need to do to start your business. And then you're going to have to project what you anticipate on spending as you go into your business and on a recurring marketing basis. Budget is basically the segment that tells your investors, or the banks, how much you plan on spending towards your marketing strategy or your marketing initiatives. And you're not just going to do a blank projection. You're really going to tell them what you plan on needing to start your company, and what you're going to be spending on an ongoing and recurring basis. And in that marketing budget, you're going to be just determining what your distribution channels are going to be, because to market, you got to have the proper distribution channels that will really help you get your plan in action. Because some people have retail, some people have direct sales. More than likely, in this day and age, we'll be dealing with e-commerce, because the blockchain is coming as well. So you're going to have blockchains to go along with what you call Web 2. So typically we're on Web 2, and decentralized is Web 3, and Web 3 is already out here. And I know those are terms we don't know about, but you'll hear about those terms pretty soon, because Horizon themselves are discussing the blockchain and discussing things like NFTs. Another distribution channel is like wholesale. Um, some people will be distributing their things through a wholesale channel. Some people will have inside sales team. You will have reps representing you doing the sales for your company, and these are all part of your marketing strategy, and it's going to be covered in your in your budget. And then there's outside sales reps, people who will travel for you, or people who do the face to face for you, and they typically work off commission. And the last section we're going to discuss today will be the operational plan. And this section outlines the ongoing operations of your business. And typically it includes staffing, and production. So your operational plan basically tells what type of employees, that your business will have. Typically the number of employees, the positions, the salary that you pay these employees, if there's specific credentials or certifications that they would need, and your process for hiring them. Some people do direct hiring. Some people use third parties to hire people, because they use them to do background checks and basically determine their expertise. Then you have production. You're going to have to explain what your production process will look like by telling them the methods or any equipment that you would need, and that will give you the ability to estimate production costs. So all of these things will be part of a budget that will deal with your marketing strategies that you will be putting together. So when you look at this segment and you'll be referring back to this segment, remember you can contact me, and you can always leave a question. I can elaborate, or I can further give you insight on whatever it is that you run across that you need more understanding with. So we want to thank you for making Meta News your choice for business news in Horizon Worlds. And every Monday, I'll be doing a segment, so you can follow us on Instagram and the YouTube channel. and that's to view all Meta News segments and all the different services and the productions that we have to offer. Thank you very much. Good night.